Well, great weather out there, and that is for sure. It's gorgeous out on Lake Union. Let's check in with Erin and Lisa to see what's next.
Yeah, it's always fun to count those sailboats out on Lake Union, especially during this happy hour period. Our temperature's warmer than usual. 82 today, average is 69 degrees, and where we're going as we get into our peak heat day, Wednesday, 87-ish degrees for the downtown airport area. But as we look further south and southwest, we could see those temperatures moving into the 90s, which the record to beat at SeaTac at the airport tomorrow is 90 degrees, set back in a warm 2003 year. So we're at 81 right now. We're seeing kind of that little hazy sky as we look back towards the Olympics. But really, it was a gorgeous day today, and overnight we're going to see really warm conditions. So here's where we sit right now. We're even warm for Forks, Quileute, Nia Bay, wrapping around towards Port Angeles and Sequim, and even into Port Ludlow and Port Townsend. We're seeing those temperatures in the low 80s. 67 for Aberdeen and Hoquiam, a little bit cooler there with some of that breeze. 77 for Everett, Seattle, Snoqualmie, Tacoma. You get the picture once you jump the Cascades and head over to the Tri-Cities, places like Pasco, Kennewick, Richland. Geez, low to mid 90s. So it is a warm one. We've dealt with those northerly winds, those northwesterly winds that have been pushing through each afternoon and evening for the past couple of days. Right now we're seeing sustained winds anywhere from 6 to 15 miles an hour. But the last hour we have had some gusts in some areas out of Seattle and even at the coast at 25 miles an hour. So feeling a bit breezy out there. Not great conditions for fire danger, that threat. We've got high pressure and a really dry air mass above us and relative low humidity. That is contributing to this situation, the red flag warning up over the Cascades. It should expire tonight, but wouldn't be surprised if it went through the early morning hours of tomorrow. Again, those relative low humidities there, and most of our counties around the region, because of those low humidities and the wind speeds out there, just really making the fire danger threat peak on Wednesday, and we start to drop down as we get towards our Friday. So overnight tonight, we'll see those temperatures warmer than average in the upper 50s for the metro area. And as we get into our forecast, Lisa, for tomorrow, it is going to be a warm one, near record-breaking heat. 87 for the Seattle area.
Erin, that is going to be a little toasty for a lot of us. We're just not used to that heat, especially over the last couple of days here, even just what we experienced over the weekend. But tomorrow it is definitely going to be hot, and we're going to get ready for those changes, like she said. So as we head into Friday, temperatures fall now from the upper 80s into the upper 60s. This will be brief, though, and then we work our way right back up in those 80s as we head into next week. But in the meantime, I do want to focus in on Friday, because that's when we're also getting some changes. Not only a little cool down, but now we're going to get ready for some rain. Now, some isolated showers will be possible, especially for those the further north you are. But again, that's going to be very brief as we head into Friday. Looked a little more promising yesterday. It's slowly starting to fizzle out, but I'm really hopeful that we'll see a little something. The good news is that, one, we're going to cool down, and two, some of us will see those showers. Best shot for that rain, like I said, will take place over in the mountain passes. But again, when it comes to accumulation, for some of us, we're only talking about a little less than 1/10 of an inch now versus up to about 1/10 of an inch. So as we fast forward into Thursday afternoon, maybe an isolated shower or two, mainly on the eastern portion of the Cascades, but for us, we're going to be pretty quiet. As we fast forward, this particular model just showing some light rain up across the North Sound. Most of us now dry, including the Central and the South Sound, definitely along the coast. I think the further south you are, even the further west you are, the more dry we are expecting those conditions to be, at least for Friday. Now, as we head into the weekend, it's still going to be very beautiful, dry conditions, lots of sunshine, and then those temperatures slowly start to warm up, and now we're talking about mid-upper 70s as we head into the weekend. Could see a little bit of that cloud cover, maybe a little sprinkle here or two, but overall, fairly quiet. So as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, giving you some time to absorb this tonight. 57 degrees tomorrow, 87. Those temperatures cooling down as we head into Friday. Some light drizzle possible, and then we begin to dry out. Maybe some morning cloud cover, but other than that, fairly dry. Temperatures kind of peak here as we head into Monday in the lower 80s, with overnight lows remaining consistent here throughout the 7-day forecast in the mid and upper 50s, especially the next couple of days. And that is a look what we can expect.